Hi, it's a high school day in laptop land. So going 3 columns and we're going from one side of the screen to the other. We start out, the day starts. So it's a start to the day and you show up at high school and you show up and you're on time and then you got an hour. So you're supposed to be there, but you got an hour to do whatever you want, but you're supposed to be there. Now you got 2 classes before lunch. One's vaguely about math and science. Okay, math plus, might be freshman year, but it would be that day math plus chemistry. Just a little chemistry, freshman year math, chemistry. Up to the teacher to some extent, but that particular semester, something constructively, and it's 2 hours and 45 minutes long from when the class begins. So the teacher might spend 45 minutes with one student and nobody misses out. Lengthy, plenty of time. Okay, so 1 class. Now it could have been the language-oriented class first, but the second one class, say it was the language one, and that one, say it's a sophomore year and it's language and communication skills like drama or how people work on TV or radio or things like that, as it applies to the future in a bazillion different ways. So there's 2 hour and 45-minute classes with enough break in between so you get yourself oriented. You're expected to be at both classes. But because of the length of the classes and the fact that everyone will probably have one of these, a laptop, when you're not, if you're spaced out, you can behave yourself. And teachers should be cool. And all the teachers should be teachers that their pay is guaranteed, but they're adapting in these schools to, even though they have all those master's degrees, they get paid for all that. But they're adapting how they relate to students in this world of the laptop. Okay, then comes lunch. And everybody's got their argument on what should be available. I think what should be available in bulk, and there should be plenty of time, like an hour and a half for lunch, and a great big cafeteria, and the school should have really groovy bathrooms. Everybody should have access to the gym that the football team has. And after lunch there's a break, so everyone who feels just that groovy after lunch feeling, well, you go out and you sit around and you chill for around almost an hour. But just before you go, and now I feel like taking a nap, no, if you got to do something. And one of them, here's the pink one, and it's stupid ball, okay? And what you kick one of those great big plastic balls around for at least 20 minutes, and there's supervisor, and you stretch first, so you get the idea of what a sporting team does. But it's stupid ball, so you can say whatever, almost whatever you want. And you kick the stupid ball around, and some places got walls, sort of like about the size of, I don't know, a squash court. What's a squash court? A handball court. And like you just got walls, and you kick the ball around, and you got to move the ball around, and you can say what you want, and you can tape it, so in case someone comes up with a really groovy idea, later when they go to their very special activity, might be music, it might be math, they go to their special activity, or it might be sports. Now in stupid ball, you can make a lot, people can have, who plays stupid ball with whom could be worked out. And stupid ball also might lead to people playing intramural sports, like specialties of each high school, like 5-on-5 soccer. Lots of fun if you have the right confines. You can use the goals as, the big size goals as out of bounds, so the ball never goes out of bounds. All kinds of things to do. Then there's specialties, whether it's chemistry, sports, and you do your specialty again for around 2 hours and a half or so, or maybe less, or maybe more. And then there's time, like, say, till 5 or so, where everyone can hang and get home, or hang later. But have very special cards so everyone knows where everyone is, just like your bank knows when you got that burrito, let alone. And like, so what we want is a school that makes time for the students to make the time. Okay? and these dark clouds will just be filled with groovy goodness. And the ideas of the future, including building their own homes, that could be one of the special activities. People could go off and start building very, very well-made low-income housing for their own selves in a government program that could be, you build the housing in one town, you have the inside track on the housing, and I'm talking about very small